Okay, here student. Now the next topic is the initialization of the array. How we initialize the array. The different type of the initialization. So when you initialize the array, the initialization basically there are two type. One is the compile time initialization. One is the runtime initialization. Again, compile time initialization there is a fourth type. First is the initializing all specified memory location, partial array initialization, initialization without size, and string initialization. We'll go one after another. First is the compile time initialization. How the during the compilation we initialize the array. First, we can initialize the element of the array in the same way as the ordinary variable when they are declared. The general form of the initialization of the array is the first is the this is the data type. Then the array name. The similar thing is the size. Then after equal sign we can write within the curly bracket list of the variable, and after writing this thing you have to put the semicolon. So in this way we compile time initialization is done. Now initializing all the specified memory location. How? Array can be initialized at the time of the declaration when their initial value are known in advance. Initialization all specified memory location mean when all the initialization value we know before the declaration. Okay. Array element can be initialized with the data item of the type int, char, etc. Example, this is a data type, the array name, then the size. So when you declare the size, that means the array should be, in the array there should be 5 element will be there. So we are taking the 5 element 10, 15, 1, 3, 20. Okay. So this is the initialization of the all the specified memory location. Now during compilation 5 contiguous memory location are reserved by the compiler, because at the array declaration we know that when you declare the size, the compiler will reserve that the size of the memory, the size of the array will be already reserved in your computer. So compiler for the variable a and all those location are initialized as shown figure. So we are initializing the array whatever we declare. So similarly 10, 15, 1, 3, 20. As because all the integer type of variable, so every integer variable we need 2 byte of memory for individual element. So suppose the address of the first memory location is at 1000, the next memory location should be 1002, next is a 1004, next 1006, next is a 1006, and indexing number will be like that. This is the initialization of the int type of array. Now the next example A3. So when you declare A3 means the compiler reserve the memory location of 3 memory location already in your computer. But after declaring this is 3, the size of 3, we are taking the variable is a 5. That means this type of statement will give the error, because the number of initial values are more than the size of the array. So this statement will prone a error statement. Now partial array initialization. Partial array initialization is possible in C language if less than the size of the array, then the element will be initialized to 0 automatically. Suppose if you declare some size and we have the less amount of value, so when you declare int type of array, the size is 5, so already the compiler reserve the 5 memory element, but we have only 2 values. Then what the compiler do? Even though compiler allocate 5 memory location using this declaration statement, the compiler initialize first 2 location with 10 and 15, and the next set of the memory location are automatically initialized to zeros by the compiler as shown in the figure. So we declare the size 5, but we have a 2 variable. These 2 variable we put on the first memory location and the second memory location, and the rest of the other memory location should be the 0 automatically when there is a no other value. So to fill up the all memory location, whatever the size we declare, we put the 0. This is called the partial array initialization.